All right. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hey. Okay. I have prepared a speech for my presentation, online public speaking online class, and today I chose a topic. My topic is clean up the trash in area. The reason I chose this topic to pursue all of you to contribute in Mississippi Litter Law 97 by Mississippi Litter Law Code Title 97, Clean Up the Trash in Area, should be mandatory for every household. Today I will talk about how littering needs to be stopped and how can we solve it and what are the benefits of cleaner world. How many of us knows about the effects of sicknesses like digestion disease and malnourishment, asthma, and allergies? Anyone who put, throw, and dumped or leave the trash on road or ground, it may seem harmless, but the effect can cause more dangers and damages. In fact, litter are killing and injuring most of the harmless plants and birds too. This is why I chose this topic, and today I would like to discuss three main points of this with you.
Okay.
First, I would like to discuss what are the harmful effects of litter, trash, and pollution. Second, I would like to discuss how can we prevent it. How can we prevent the litter and trash? And lastly, I would like to tell some existing legislations and why should we contribute in it. I read a message from Department of Mississippi Environment Quality to Mississippian that we live in a great state with blessed with beauty and tremendous natural resources. But there are threats to this beauty and all the quality of life of all of us because of this growing problem. And this growing problem is trash, illegal dumping, and careless littering. This is a serious and expensive problem. Each year, litter and illegal dumping is injuring wildlife, polluting our land and water, and destroying the natural resources and damaging the personal property. In fact, the quality of our life are being impacted by this litter because it's creating a negative image of Mississippi and its people. According to the Great Ecosystem, 75% of people in America admit that they did littering within the last 5 years. Who are those people? Let me tell you. Most common litter offenders are women or men around 18 to 34 years old, smokers. Second, people who eat fast food at fast food places 1 to 3 times per week. And drivers who drive more than 5 miles per day. Pedestrians, people who go out for entertainment every week at least 1 or 2 times. Where does litter come from? It comes from household trash, leftover, spillover from garbage collection, dumpster used by businesses and construction sites, trucks with uncovered load, which goes 40% on the freeway, and people in cars. Another question is why people litter. Most people are unaware of littering fines. Many people are aware because if a person is opening a package of gum and dropping or leaving the wrap on the ground, is doing the act of illegal littering law. And if caught, could face fine about $50 to $250 and option of community service and pay the damage and other payments of agency cost because littering is illegal in our state. they might not aware most other dangerous things can happen by doing this. Every day there are numerous accidents caused by litter. In those accidents, many people are injured and even killed in their attempt to avoid the litter on the roadway. Young children, for example, they're playing in the ground and getting cut, and sometimes they need medication to recover. Litter kills and injure animals and plants too. Many animals are crawling into the bottles and jars and starve to death. And animals get caught in plastic bags, six ring packages, and other things. Like birds are caught in six rings, are not able to fly away from danger. And every year, millions of birds, fish, and animals are dying from litter. Litter carries the germs too. Beyond the static issues with littering, there are serious health hazards linked to the littering and human exposures. Litter can carry the germs, viruses, and bacteria, and it is a multitude of environment factor of heat and water. Some areas, some of them are most prevent diseases in those areas which have a extensive litter problem included. Bacteria like food poisoning and skin infection and tetanus, virus like hepatitis A, Zika virus, and parasites like hookworm, threadworm, roundworms are included. Germs and parasites can be transmitted to human by directly exposure of those contagious items, or getting infection or injured by stepping on those broken items, objects. And the litter also provide an environment to breeding a vector-borne of diseases, which can then be transmitted to human by some parasites and animals like rat and mice, flies and mosquitoes. Now that you all know more about the litter and the effects of harmful effects, now I would like to discuss how can we prevent it. According to the book Living in the Area, a year worth of solid waste produced by a family of 4 in San Diego. I'm going to show you a picture that they produce the waste of a year. This is the picture. Wow. The recyclable waste is on the left, your side, on the left, and unrecyclable waste is on the right. And I'm going to show you how can we reduce it. How should we deal with it? So first step is to reduce the amount of taking, like we using a lot of things we don't need to. So reducing it, and the second is reuse or recycle it, and the third is safely dispose what is left. So we can cut off the solid waste by refusing, reducing, reusing, recycling, and that's it. And in 2015, it's a big news about most valuable compound of unrecyclable is aluminum. It was 55 billions discarded, which is a big loss. So we should contribute in act of different programs in United States. The Environment Protection Agency like EPA or anti-littering program like MDOT in Mississippi are doing great job. They are fighting against litter, and they are reaching the Mississippians with efforts like education and enforcement and elimination of litter. All applicable laws are of litter are of dumping and illegal dumping, defense of public property, and other similar issues are located in the website of Mississippi Department of Environment Quality Management of Recycle programs, and those are more than 30. So we must respond to the challenge that illegal dumping and litter law of our state. We need to make it clear that we are not willing to tolerate the litter and illegal dumping wastes. So in addition, in the end, I would like to recommend what can we do. The actions to create a cleaner environment here are some things we can do. First, stop and motivate others to throw trash on the ground. And second, call the businesses or government to report any illegal dumping of trash. And third and finally, create a cleanup group and ask friends and family to contribute in it. By partaking in clean up the trash in area, we can make our state a better place to live. For all of us Mississippian, as a simple act of caring for environment can have a huge impact on our year to come. Thank you all.
Thank you.